Hello YouTube from the Gentleman Scholar. This is take 2. I tried this out in my husband's workshop and the fire alarms went off. I forgot about them, so I lit this up. Want to stay a little warm, so I just decided to come in the garage instead. And everything's going well. One good thing is I get to smell the room note from this. It's Cornell and Deal's Green River Vanilla. Gifted to me from a gentleman named Fred, Vietnam vet. Thank you for your service. He's not on YouTube, but he'll see the video anyway at some point. And I think I finally have this going at long last. I don't even know what type of pipe this is. I got this at an antique shop. It has a meerschaum lining, as you can see. Huh. And this tobacco is very, very moist. So excuse me, I'm going to have to relight it again. I should let it dry out a little bit. That's what Fred told me to do when he gifted it to me. But did I listen? No. But in my earlier video, I said I threw my head over the wall and said I was going to be doing a pipe video today, so I couldn't back out on it. And L.A. Piper politely called me out and says, "Hey, looking forward to that pipe video coming." So now I was kind of committed. That's why I did it. So now I'd have to sit through and do it. I haven't done a video in months. So I thought now might be the perfect time. Beyond this door is a howling windstorm. It's called, what is it? The Cyclone Bomb, or whatever, from the United States of Hyperbole again. This is the storm that plopped some snow on Florida, Georgia, the whole South, as it made its way northward up here. There we go. I have to start learning how to do this more often, more regularly. As threaten my health a little more. Not really. I need to get good at this. I'm just not at the automatic stage yet. I'm sitting there and smoking up. Gotta relight it because it's not wet enough yet. It's not dry enough, I should say. But whatever. Excuse me. Whew. Yeah, I haven't smoked for months and months and months, so I'm a bit out of practice. Please forgive. Anyway. Thank you for your patience. I have to keep puffing to keep this going. Just to do a couple shout outs here. In no random order. Pipe Miner, Chris. He's a serious student. He tries out his new tobaccos and he writes them down in cards as he smokes them. All the flavor layers and everything like that, and the nuances. That's a serious student. Wish I were that serious. Listen to that wind. Also, met a new gent by the name of Phil Barnett. Like the cut of his jib. I like his patter. I believe the Brits call it the crack. I like the way he presents himself. He's a gent I'd like to have a pint with one day. Proper Englishman. I like to sit here, smoke my pipe, while nodding in disgust. Well, this is turning into a nice smoke despite all of the false starts it took to get it going. Nice pipe too. If anyone can tell me what this is, please let me know. That's how much of a noob I am. Who else? Been getting some comments from L.A. Piper ever since my my little trek through Missoula, Montana last week. And trust me, it looks worse out there now. If you took a look at my last video. Yeah, a week ago I was trekking through the snow in Missoula, Montana. Looking for a comic store, and I found one. So yeah, that was a nice little adventure. I had to get myself out of my bed to do that one because lately I'm so traveled out. I just don't like going out anymore, especially in weather like that. But I made myself do it, and I'm glad I did it. Same like as doing this pipe video. Now I'm really enjoying it. I just wish. A piece of tobacco on the camera there. I just wish I had something more substantive to say, really. Never know what to say when I start these things up. Should I talk about the new Star Wars movie and the controversy behind that? I liked it very much. I'll just say that. It was a brave move on their part. It's almost like the Star Wars as an art house film in a sense, is that they flipped the formula around completely. Really enjoyed it. Being a sci-fi geek, X-Files was on last night. They hit you with the revelation there, which I didn't care about because, well, I was just concerned about the performances because the X-Files, for the longest time, would just kind of make it up as they went along, hit you with this revelation, and then debunk it, and then pile on another revelation, hit you with this what is truth BS, and it's just poor writing all told. But I like this revelation, I like the performances, so I don't care if the story necessarily goes anywhere. They've been jerking us around for so long. Almost doesn't matter anymore. Look at this. I almost look like I know what I'm doing here. Fake it till you make it. Excuse me. Getting a little back of the throat there. Also, Maritime Piper. I have to say I'm happy to hear from him. He's got himself some new digs. You can actually smoke indoors now, which is A big plus for him. Sure he's happy about that. That must be really weird being able to smoke indoors. I don't have to deal with someone who doesn't like it, but he's an ex-smoker, so of course I'm not going to smoke in the house and smell up everything. Then there's Carl, down in Florida. Olive Wood Piper. I like him because he's from Brooklyn. And he hasn't lost that Brooklyn accent of his. While he sits and tells you stories, while he smokes his pipe and he tells you stories about his Brooklyn childhood. I'm not making fun of you, Carl. I actually love different accents. They're reflective of the culture a person grows up in. And that's right. So I probably said this in a video before. Once upon a time, on one of my flights, I'm on one of my quad Boston JFK turns. There's a pilot. He's like a big barrel-chested guy, gold chain around his neck, and he sounded like he was from Brooklyn. You know, with those Brooklyn intonations. And I'm like, hey. He goes, hey, you sound like you're from here. He goes, yeah, I am. You want to make something of it? I'm like, no. I like people sounding where they come from, especially with a broad accent like that. I come from New Hampshire. I guess I'm supposed to have an accent myself whenever I say stuff like ID, or I guess I'm supposed to flatten out all of my E sounds and end it with an ear sound. But watching many, many hours of television during my youth cured me of that. But every now and again, you can still hear it. Sounds like my husband's visiting the men's room. Probably thinks I'm dead down here. I called my sister up, and she likes to talk, so that was 35 minutes, and then I told him, yeah, I'm going downstairs. For what? Where are you going? I'm doing my pipe video now. I said I was going to do it, so here I am.